Hey, it's George here, CEO and founder of Paid House Media, and in this very quick video, I'm going to run you through how you can protect your e-commerce brand from market turmoil in Q2 2025 with our profitable Google Ads system that's generated well over $100 million in sales. This is a proven 9-figure Google Ads system that we will build directly into your business for a one-time payment, and that's going to help you add an extra 6 to 7 figures per year in annual revenue. And I'm not just saying this, we've done this for over 100 brands, and I'm going to show you in this video. This is without monthly agency fees, no rev share, no percentage of ad spend. It's going to allow you to be less over reliant on inconsistent meta ads, especially in this kind of tumultuous time that we're in with tariffs and the stock market. You're not going to have to produce any creatives at all to do this. And this is without having to hire an in-house team to train them, to manage them, to hire them, to fire them. And you're not going to have to spend hours learning the very technical skill of Google Ads. Now, there are timestamps on this video below, so if you want to really deeply skip to something, then you can do that, but please just watch through the entire thing if you can. Now, this is a disclaimer. Please do not continue watching this video unless you're an active e-commerce business selling physical products online to consumers. You're a D2C business, okay? And this is only for brand owners who want to scale right now and add 10, 50, or even 100K a month to their monthly revenue because you're not constrained by stock issues or you're not pre-launch. Now, if that is you and you don't want to actually listen to me talk for the next few minutes and you're just ready to book a call with my team and just see what this Google Ads thing is about, then you can go ahead and do that by clicking the blue Get Started button down below. And we'll show you exactly how our Google Ads system generates an average 5.6x ROAS for brands. But if you want to hear more, then keep watching. So what we're going to cover is expected ROI and results, why you want to run Google Ads in the first place, why our system works, typical KPIs, what you're going to get and how the handoff works after the setup, pricing and setup cost, and how to get started. So let's get into it. Now, expected ROI results, we've literally worked with over 100 brands. We've worked with 6, 7, 8, and even some 9-figure brands. We've worked with Overload Protein, Camille Breckman, New Strips, Perfect White Tea, Absolute Reg, Bazoo, tons and tons of different brands in literally every single niche that you can imagine, okay? So for example, Crazy Compression, we helped them make $1.4 million from a 322K ad spend in around a year. And you can see consistently month on month, we were adding spend and adding revenue. We helped Gum of Gods make $54.8 thousand from 19.2 thousand spend. We helped Helix Infrared bring in $134,000 from just a 16.3K spend in around 3 months. And we helped jewelry brand Spirulette spend 177K in 3 months profitably and generate over 3,400 orders. Now, why do you even run on Google Ads in the first place, right? Well, firstly, it's the largest traffic source in the world with 89.3 billion visits per month and 8.5 billion searches per day. And we also know that 46% of all product searches begin on Google. Think about it. When you want to buy something, a pair of glasses, a shirt, whatever it is, you're pretty much going to go to Google 9 times out of 10, okay? And furthermore, Google is where customers go to buy, all right? They may see your ads on Meta, they may see your organic posts, but when it comes down to conversion, typically that happens on Google. Now, it doesn't always, people can buy through Meta ads, of course they can, but Google is a crucial conversion point in the purchase journey. And so, if you're not running Google ads for your brand, you're missing out a huge part of the funnel, in my opinion. Now, you also may just be over reliant on Meta ads, right? A huge amount of brand owners that we speak to are. We're seeing CPAs on this platform consistently rise. We're seeing a huge amount of inconsistency at the moment in Q2 with everything going on in the US. Creative life cycle is getting shorter and shorter, and Meta is literally known for banning ad accounts, all right? So if you don't have another channel that you can rely on, Meta bans your account, you are going to be toast, all right? And it is just wise to diversify, right? If you're all in on one advertising platform, you're going to see your revenue go up and go down and go up and go down, especially when it's completely dependent on the creatives that you're running, right? With Google, it's not dependent on creatives, okay? It's just dependent on monthly search volume for your products, all right? And so that means things are a lot more consistent. You're not going to be on this revenue roller coaster anymore. So why does our Google Ads system actually work? Now, our system is focused on top of funnel cold customer acquisition. We leverage a couple of different campaign types, such as YouTube campaigns, non-branded search, performance max, standard shopping, remarketing campaigns to target the full marketing funnel, okay? From people who have never heard you before to people who are ready to buy, okay? And we're going to explain in detail this full funnel system on the call. Now, you may already be running Google Ads. You might say, well, George, I've got some YouTube campaigns, or I've got some Google search campaigns, I've got some shopping campaigns. That might be the case. However, I've audited literally hundreds of brands in my career, and 9 times out of 10, I see accounts that make a ton of different mistakes. They're spending too much on their own brand name, or branded keywords are slipping into campaigns that they think are cold, but they're not. And maybe, I don't know, they are targeting competitors, or they are targeting the wrong thing, or they haven't segmented their account in the right way. They've over-segmented and they've got 20 plus campaigns, or they've under-segmented. There's so many ways that you can go wrong with Google because it is very media buying intensive. And what happens is, a lot of brands, they might think they're doing great with Google Ads because their ROAS looks good in app, but when you're scaling your spend, you're not really feeling it in your Shopify revenue. And this is because you're probably paying for customers that were going to buy anyway. And in fact, we've literally seen some prospective clients where we've tested turning off some campaigns that were running in their account and their revenue didn't budge. Okay, so trust me, you need a second pair of eyes on this account. And if you are running Google Ads, we will audit your account completely for free on this call. Now, here are some typical KPIs for Google Ads. So this is a screenshot of our manager dashboard in the last 30 days. We've spent just shy of £1 million to bring in £10 million for our clients. Obviously, we work with US clients majority, but we're a UK company. And yeah, we've literally worked with over 100 brands in a bunch of different niches. And this is just a screenshot of the results, okay? Now, I can confidently say it will be unreasonable for you to not profitably scale to 50 to 100% or more of your Meta ad spend on Google with our system within 3 months, all right? And I can definitely say that Google tends to produce a higher ROI or ROAS than Meta because you're using higher purchase intent. Now, I'm not saying you're gonna get a 10x ROAS. I'm not saying you're gonna get a 5x ROAS. I'm not promising you any results at all. All I'm promising you is that me and my team have been doing this for 3 years. We are Google Ads specialists, and we will be able to set up your Google Ads account in the most optimal way for your specific brand and your specific niche with the right campaign structure, the right keywords, the right ad copy, all of the above. Now, here is exactly what you get and how the handoff works, okay? We will build everything within 7 days after you go on a call with our team, and we will monitor it for a further 30 days free of charge once implemented to ensure your success. So you're gonna get a full account audit and action plan. You're gonna get comprehensive keyword research. You're gonna get competitor research. You're gonna get market research. You're gonna get professional ad copy writing for your search, shopping, performance max campaigns. You're gonna get conversion tracking set up, enhanced conversion tracking that is. We're gonna help you set up Google Analytics 4 so you can really understand, new versus returning customers, on-site time, page behavior. We're gonna give you insights into how your Google ad traffic is actually reacting on the landing page. We're gonna go through Google Merchant Center, both implementation and optimization, search campaigns, performance max campaigns, shopping campaigns, YouTube campaigns, remarketing campaigns, the whole funnel that I just broke down for you earlier. We're gonna then do daily optimizations. We're gonna send weekly reports to you, and we're gonna be hopping on weekly calls in that setup timeframe if you want to. And we are literally just gonna keep you fully in the loop on what's going on. We're also gonna communicate in Slack. We're gonna have our own dedicated Slack channel. I'm gonna be in there as well as the team and yourself. And then we're gonna have a one-to-one exit call at the end of this 30-day period where, we're gonna have a chat as to whether you wanna continue with us or you wanna take it in-house. And either way is completely fine with us. Now, if you do wanna take things in-house from there, that's absolutely perfectly fine. We'll give your account to you in your tip-top shape. And we'll also give you access to our industry-leading A to Z Google Ads course, the Google Ads Lab, which covers technical setup, campaign guides, account walkthrough, optimization. You get support as well in the course. If you have any questions, you can leave comments, we'll reply to you, and it's constantly updated as well, okay? So it's a win-win. Either we set your account up optimally, we manage it for 30 days, we hand it off to you, and you get our A to Z Google Ads course. So any questions can be answered, whether you want to run it yourself or give it to a member of your team, or you continue working with us and we continue to scale, improve your Google Ads results, okay? Now, why does this make sense, all right? I know you get a bunch of different ads on your feed. Let me explain. Now, it's gonna save you a bunch of time. You don't have to learn Google Ads yourself. You're not gonna have to spend hours learning that. And I promise you, it is a very technical skill, much more media buying heavy than Meta. You don't have to hire an in-house team, okay? You could spend 100, 200K a year on an in-house team. With us, we're probably gonna cost you a tenth of that, quite frankly, less than a tenth of that. You could get your existing agency to do it if you do work with an agency already, but I'm gonna be honest with you, most agencies have not got the first clue about Google Ads. They are Meta specialists, not Google specialists. And I promise you, Google is a whole different can of beans. It's really, really complicated stuff. And they may just end up spending on your own brand name, not producing you any net new customers, and just take that retainer every single month. Or you could pay a new agency, $2-5 grand a month is really what you're gonna be paying for a good Google agency. And that's gonna eat into your profit margins, especially if you're a smaller brand, okay? So you could, do all of those things, or you could pay us one time for a direct account setup, A to Z, covering everything. Now the pricing, I'm gonna be fully transparent, is just $3,000 for this full setup and the 30-day implementation and the course and the handoff. And as I say, you can keep it and run the account for yourselves, or you can work with us continually and we can continue to manage it for you. It's completely up to you. Now, how do you want to get started? Well, just click the button below, get started now, and fill out a few details in the form. It's going to take you precisely 2 minutes, and then hop on a call with me or my team, and we will basically break down the exact deliverables in more detail, answer any questions that you've got, and we can get started there and then on the same day. We do move very, very fast here. Now, we can only do this for a limited amount of brands because we do handle a lot of requests. So if the button is still here and this funnel is still up, then please take advantage now before we either raise the price, which we really are considering doing at the moment, or we need to pause just due to demand, okay? And we have already raised the price of this offer and we will probably do it again soon. So please take action now if you want to get a profitable Google Ads system built for your brand. Whether you have not run Google Ads or touched Google Ads before, or you want to improve what is already in your account, we can help you, okay? Awesome. Now, a few more FAQs. Do you own the Google Ads account infrastructure? Yes, you absolutely do. We will build this within your own Google Ads account, all right? And if you don't have one, we'll show you how to make one. You just give us access. How long does this take? Well, we will be fully live within 7 days of you coming on board, and we will manage the infrastructure for a further 30 days. And yeah, basically the month 1 will be profitable, but typically the best results are in month 2, month 3 and onwards. The first 30 days is really about just getting set up and testing things. Now, we don't have a specific guarantee because we have a lot of case studies and a very strong reputation. And typically brands that really want a guarantee probably just aren't the best fit for us, okay? We're only looking for brands that are making money, you know, they're looking to scale and they're looking to bring on the right partner for paid search. All right, so thank you very much for watching this quick breakdown. Please click the Get Started Now button down below and I will see you on the inside. Thank you.